Hello and welcome to Cooking for Guys. Today we're making good old-fashioned oatmeal. Now what do we need to make oatmeal? Well, we need a little pot, the kind you cook with, not the kind you smoke. We're also going to need some measuring cups, several different sizes, okay? Lastly, really that was kind of dramatic, you're also going to need a wooden spoon to stir the oatmeal with, otherwise you will scrape the pot. Ready? Let's start measuring. For our ingredients, we have a half a cup of old-fashioned oatmeal. Cooks in 5 minutes. Do not get the quick oats that cook in 1 minute, they're just not as good. We also have 1 cup of milk. I like unsweetened almond milk. You can use regular milk, you can even use water if you enjoy food that tastes like crap. Last but not least, this is totally optional, but I always like having ground cinnamon mixed in with my oatmeal. Pour the milk into the pot, turn on the stove at a rather high heat, but not so high that the flames come out the side. Now this is going to take a couple of minutes before it gets hot enough to pour this in. You'll know it's hot enough when it starts bubbling around the sides. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of boiling in there in the sides, so we'll go ahead and dump this in. We're going to stir it a little bit. It's going to bubble up again. You're going to have to turn down the heat a little more, and you're going to have to keep stirring it if it bubbles up. If you have the heat far too low, it won't be hot enough to really boil it. So you got to just kind of do it a few times. Once you get to the point where you know it's at the right place and it's not going to boil up out of the bowl on you, you are going to have about 5 minutes. We can go ahead and add a little cinnamon. You just add a little bit. It's a good idea to stir this at least every minute. Otherwise, the oatmeal will start sticking to the bottom of the bowl. This is ready to pour out. After I've put my oatmeal in the bowl, I always like to add just a little bit more almond milk to cool it down and to make it a little bit more soupy. Now, something else I like to throw in are some walnuts. And that's how you make oatmeal. I hope yours is as delicious as mine. That's what she said.